account for over 40% of the world's population by the end of this century, the effect of globalization on Africa and its citizens have received far less attention. Africa remains at the receiving end of unfair competition of resources, effect of climate change, conflict, and unfair capitalism, which has stunted growth as it suffers from relatively high intra-country inequality. However, the narrative is beginning to change as African and international leaders demand an inclusive globalization to boost convergence in living standards.
African continent, despite having these kind of significant of economic power and enrichment in terms of resources, it has not been given its fair share at the table when it comes to global matters.
We are being dominated. We are suffocating in the pretext of globalization. And this is why I am posing the question, is it globalization or colonization?
African policymakers, with support from external partners, are expected to play their part by accelerating regional integration, bridging gaps in labor skills and digital infrastructure, and creating a mechanism to own and regulate Africa's growth.
We as Africans ourselves, how are we coming together to see that we actually have that sort of patriotism to our continent when we are given positions actually to rule, either being in the ruling party or being in the opposition? Do we side with foreign powers to see that we sabotage our own systems, or we come out and call things as they are?
Africa at large has a bigger role to play in the advancement of the world, because we have actually been dragged by lack of good leadership.
It needs us all to work in partnership, and that does include, let's be honest, that does include governments across the globe getting in place systems that relate to their communities and their country, but help them clearly that process of integration with people. And it's not about globalization. And one of the things we're very clear about is this is about empowerment and development of skills of local people and not flying everyone in from outside.
The submission is that progress in political institutions, physical infrastructure, investment in climate, amongst others, will be inevitable if Africa is to enjoy the potential benefits of globalization. Ni Omani, New Central.